The Shiv is one of my favorite ships at the moment since it's so small and compact and very good for one player. But how does it perform in engineering? Well, I'm going to take a look at it, see what we can do, how easy it dies, or how useful it actually is as a solo player. Let's go see by doing a couple of PvE missions and fighting a bunch of ships. As you can see, the ship doesn't have its components yet, so we can't just repair it easily. But I will go to the engineering terminal here just to show you. Here you can see our armor is still 100%, our hull health also 100%. Cooling system currently is offline. It's not working or picking up in the PTU. Our life support 3%, and then our fuel obviously almost full. Here is my setup at the moment. The guns, I'm just missing one pip in guns. You can see my thrusters. I maxed this out just because I wanted boost to be a little bit more maneuverable. Shields all maxed out as well. And then life support only one pip and 2 pips in cooling. I am running a stealth cooler at the moment and it seems to be sufficient for now. I really can't wait until they implement the components for the cutlasses and the Shiv because it's probably one of the most popular ships. Right now, for my mission here, I'm currently at Nix. So, these missions will spawn a bunch of ships. They don't have any text at the moment on the PTU, but they should spawn a decent amount of ships that we can try out. We should face a couple of fighters and a bigger target at the end here. We're getting close to our mission here. I did play with the ships just a little bit here and there, and the first time I did combat with it, I basically instantly exploded. So I'm going to be a little bit more careful here than usual. Since you can't just tank shots, your shields go down super quickly. So we will need to be careful. Our hull health also not the most. So let's see what we can do here. For our main target here, we have a caterpillar. Then we also have a hurricane. And I believe there's also a hornet, which is pretty scary. Let me just see if I can take care of them. Seems like they're all pretty much grouped together, even the caterpillar. So this might be a very interesting fight. I might not make it, but we'll see in a minute here what's going on. Let me just see if I can take care of this hurricane. This thing is pretty crazy. My shields will probably go down and I will need to run. Let me see if I can quickly. Oh, I already got my shields down. I will need to run here. Can't really sit there. We're only in a little Shiv. So I will be boosting out of here. Hopefully, I can get something alone here. Pretty far out. Just waiting for my shields to regenerate. Rampart is also not the best shield anymore, since it takes super long to regenerate to full, about 109 seconds. So I'm running something a little bit different with less health. But let me see if I can engage the hurricane here again. Hopefully we can do a little bit better this time around. I'm trying to get into his blind spot eventually. But with all the things around, we can't really just sit on it. My shields is already down, so that's not a very good sign for me. Plus I do a lot of damage. My hull is red. And we're offline basically. I think they got my power plant. You can see there. Power plant failure. I'm going to see if I can repair by using the MFD. Let me just see if I can zoom in here. Here we go, middle mouse button click, and I'm just clicking the wrenches. I haven't done this a whole bunch. It's actually my first time. I believe I repaired everything by just clicking on repair all. So now we just need to wait and hope that they don't finish us off. Luckily, it does seem like I'm spinning out of control, so I'm still going pretty fast and keeping my momentum. I'm just going to sit here and wait. Hopefully, we recover from this and we can use our ship after our repairs. I'm just going to wait out the time since there is quite a bit of a timer on everything. My power plant went offline. I did hit the little range, so maybe we can come back from this about 7 seconds. Let's see if this actually works. Luckily, I'm probably going too fast for them. So quickly catch up to me. There we go. I still don't have any control of my ship. Maybe we need to fix the other things. I'm just going to turn my ship off. Turn it on again. Still no control. We can't maneuver at all at the moment. Seems like my fuses is basically completely destroyed. Let's take a look at this one at the back here as well. So completely destroyed. Luckily, I did pack in extra fuses, so we might be able to recover. We go. First, let me fix the back one. Just gonna place it in. There we go. Now for the front two. There's one. Seems like we're already starting to get online here. And another one. There we go. Pretty decent. Let's see if the ship starts now. I'm just gonna shut it off. Turn it on again. We've got full power though. But at the moment, doesn't want to go yet. I can shoot my weapons. But my thrusters, they're not moving. They might be out though. Even the little ones. I can't really get out of the ship and repair because we're constantly spinning. We're still slowly spinning here. I'll see if I can boot up the ship once we stop. Gonna fix the outside and the thrusters. Maybe we can maneuver then and at least make it back home. But you can see it's super easy to die with these type of ships now. We need to be really careful by taking things out one by one. I basically took on all the ships there, so not the best idea. I quickly turned on the power. You can see we're still going at about 3 MAs. Just waiting it out. Finally at 0, so let's take a look if we can repair the outside. I'm really hoping that we can fix up our ship and at least get home. We just see here. First, I'm gonna do the thrusters, and then I'll do the hull. So here's my thrusters. It seems like they're completely dead. I have no idea if I will be able to fix this. But I'll just wait here. Going very slowly. The ship is still moving just a little bit, so I'm constantly need to maneuver, stay on top of it. Even though it says 0, it's probably still moving just a little bit here and there. 23% for the most part. Let me do the other one. So here you can see the integrity, not the best. I'll see if this can actually fix it. Seems like it's about 48% now. Let me not spend everything on one thruster. Let's do the others here as well. This one is 54. Now it's 100. I think that's mostly all of the thrusters. Now the maneuvering thrusters. I need to locate. Here's one maneuvering thruster. This is completely broken, I believe. Just gonna shoot it just a little bit here. Takes forever to heal these things up, especially with a smaller tool. Should have brought a bigger one. I do have a bigger one, but I don't have any canisters. It's full. I'm going to use the bigger tool. I'm just going to salvage my back here. You can see I have no inventory for this thing, but I do have a ramp. I can properly salvage and it will be fine. Hopefully my ship doesn't explode. The ramp is not the worst thing. Here we go. We're actually full. Here's another maneuvering thruster and I'm trying to heal. They actually take a lot to heal. Gonna do about 25%. Then I'm gonna do the rest. I'll definitely try and heal everything once I'm all up and running. I think this is the last maneuvering thruster here. They fix it pretty decently. 25% on most of them. You can see my hull looks pretty banged up. But this should just be the hull, I believe. Let's see if the ship will actually start now. Since it couldn't before, let me quickly go to the engineering here. Our hull is 100%, it seems like. But our components probably still very hurt. Mostly our life support is red. Our jump drive, 20%, which is not good. I can't get to it though, since it's not physicalized, I believe. Then radar 23, our cooler 21, and our power plant only 20. But I can't fix it up. So let me see if this actually starts. I did fix most of the thrusters. I'm going to turn off my ship completely. Now, hold R. Can I actually maneuver? Engines on. Ooh, I can maneuver just a little bit. Nice, we actually fixed our ship. Now we can go repair it. There's no way I'm gonna go in there and fight. We still have our quantum drive, it seems. Let's go see the repairable because we did basically get back to life here. We were soft left, technically. We're finally at the station here. You can see my engine's not 100%. Plus, I have some drift here and there. But we're crawling our way back. I'm gonna see if I can get a hanger. I think a pad is a little bit too risky for a ship like this at the moment. So let me see if I can find one. Here we go. Almost there. Get out my landing gear. Then we can see how much it actually costs to fix this thing up from basically nothing. Nice. So to fix up this whole ship, it cost about 14,000 thereabout. Restock is just probably flares and other things. But I'll give it a complete repair here. Let's take a look at the exterior after everything is done. Everything should be repaired now. You can see my ship is still a little bit banged up here and there. But for the most part, we're pretty decent. Maybe we should attempt to do that mission again. Go out for revenge. Because we didn't really do much. We instantly exploded. So let's go see if we can do it now. We're back for revenge. It seems like our target pretty far out. It should be the caterpillar. I don't know where the others are. Probably following it. But let me see if I can take it out. Well, I found the hornet. And the hurricane as well. So they're all still here. I'll see if I can deal with them as well. But it's very difficult the last time. You don't want to be in the same situation. Seems like the Tana and the Gladiator is going off to one side here. So this is very good for me. I'll see if I can engage them first. Can't really take all of them on all at once. A little bit difficult, I believe. So you will need to compromise and see if you can drag them out one by one. Here we go, in range. Hopefully this goes a little bit different than the previous time. I'm trying my best here. We might go down again, who knows? At the moment, I'm not getting any fire though. Maybe they bugged out, who knows? We've got the Tana. They're not really fighting back just yet. So very easy, unfortunately. You can see they're doing nothing, just flying around. I'll see if they will engage me now. There we go. Seems like they're firing now. Maybe I was just a little bit too stealthy for them. But that's in my favor. Let me see if I can take out the others. Here we go. It's getting pretty close. I'll start pre-firing just a little bit as it approaches. And just regen some of my weapons. But I'm going to see if I can sit on top of it and avoid some of its turrets. Hopefully we can easily disable this thing. Because it does have a nasty turret.
Need help.
Oh, my shields is down. That's not good. There we go, we finally got that thing. It definitely wrecked my front. Let me just see here. My power plant is only at 27. So not the best there. We need to be very careful. If we engage another ship here, I will need to wait for my shields. I think they might have gotten a fuse because I need to lower my power here. Just to get my shields back. So they might have gotten a fuse. Can't really get out of my ship right now. It's a little bit too dangerous, but I had to lower my power just a little bit from my thrusters. so that I can gain a little bit more shielding. If your fuses gets damaged, usually you lose a little bit of power efficiency, so that's why you need to be careful. I think we only have the caterpillar left here, so I can probably engage it. I'm going to try and keep my distance. I don't want to be too close to it. It does have turrets, but the shields seem to be down, so that's pretty good for me. Maybe not the best demonstration of fighting caterpillar, but at least it makes it a little bit easier for me. I'll try to zoom in and look at the power plant there, but so small, can't really see. So I'll just do it regularly. Gonna get a little bit closer just to see if there's any turrets that fire back. At the moment, no turrets. Might be an AF mode, who knows? Seem pretty destroyed. There we go. It was pretty easy. Especially for a bigger ship, it was very easy. This was quite an interesting experience. Basically, I died and I managed to repair my ship and come back to fight the ships again. So pretty decent. The only thing is, yes, the ship is pretty squishy and you need to be very careful. Hopefully, they will implement the components soon so that we can actually repair everything while out in space so that we can take our revenge a lot better. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like and consider subscribing for more videos just like this. Thank you for watching.